defense at the line, ready to go. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Too little.
2nd and 6. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
On the ready. Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here I come. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Tighten up. Pull together.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
First carry from Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They'll run with McCaffrey. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jordan Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point try good by Gano, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. They have a whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
They'll run on first down. Hilliard. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now a give, right side. Hilliard, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Now Perine. And he'll go down at the 28.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Here's Hilliard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Now a give, right side. Hilliard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
The extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson.
It's second down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
56.
Throwing on second and long. Tannehill completes it to Davis. 27 yards there, a first down.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready? 90. Wolf. Bandit. Check. Leo.
On first down, Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. A very solid gain of 27. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On the run, this is Hilliard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down now. Hilliard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Come on, set.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Down. 30 base. Check, 43. Go. Ready?
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Go now. 18 gator. 56. All day, dog.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Mark 43. Man out.
Tannehill now to throw. Got a man, it's Humphries. Touchdown, Tennessee. Adam Humphries as the first half is winding down as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run. It's Hilliard. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's coming. He's coming. Hey, lock it. Get it.
They'll run again with Hilliard. Stiff-armed him. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Here's Pirine. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, here's Pirine. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Ready? 10 Lobo. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check 52.
On first down, Hilliard. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Ready?
Now Tannehill. This is screen to Abdullah. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Set up. 60 outlaw. Watch the pass. Hey, 2. 56, Mike, 56. 3 bud. 56, the mic, boy, 56. Check 56. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Stephen Weatherly drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Let's go now. 54, 60 yards. 54. Bring it. Bring it.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 11. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Set, ready? 8, read. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. We own now. Shoot.
They'll run on first down. Hilliard. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
Yeah, baby.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Come on,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a carry here for Hilliard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dontrell Hilliard hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Panthers on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
You got tight. You got tight right there. 61. Match box. Right. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, keep it up. Squeeze. Kill.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Let's go now. 30 base. Quiet, team. We're pretty quiet. And
now an inside draw. This is their fullback. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
On second down, Hilliard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Tannehill. The open man is Smith. 20, 10, touchdown Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Hey, Orbit.
Tannehill And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 19-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
That's it.
2nd and 3. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. All right, T, let's turn. All right, set up.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He finds Roberts, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards. They'll set up a throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Check back 54. Right 54. I'm going to run you over.
Back to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Zoom, zoom. 55, Mike, 55.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch. Not at all.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Titans, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week.